Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Els and today I am going to tell you about a very exciting event that I was very kindly invited to at Disney HQ. It was a Star Wars Unlimited event. Let me tell you all about it, what is Star Wars Unlimited and all of that. I do actually want to make more videos about Star Wars Unlimited and how to play and how to set up and taking it really back to basics, because I started playing this game set one. So I feel like I have really good knowledge of how to play, where to start, but also there is a whole culture behind trading card games that I just didn't realize. Different words that people use that you may not quite understand when you first start, like I didn't. So I feel like it would be really helpful for those of you who want to just go back to basics, start from literally zero and enjoy the game as much as I do now, because it is my absolute favorite. I wait for new sets to be released. Every couple of months they release a brand new set, so it expands on the game in some way. The whole point of a trading card game is that you can trade the cards, and that's really fun. It also means that you can have booster packs. So like similar games would be like Pokemon or Lorcana or something like that. But I personally love Star Wars Unlimited because I'm such a massive Star Wars fan. And I feel like the sort of world of Star Wars really suits a trading card game. Especially because you have like ground and space and just, yeah, amazing. But if you've clicked on this video, either you're intrigued as to what it is and what's going on, or you already know the game and you wanted to see what we got up to at the event. So either way, this video is going to be talking all about the event that I was very kindly invited to, and then I will make future videos all about Star Wars Unlimited, how to play, and build on all of that knowledge. So let's begin. So I didn't know much about what to expect from this event, but I was told that there would be a little tournament and that there would be a special celebrity guest, which was crazy. Like, I was trying to think, who's British and Star Wars or something, you know? Like, I really had no idea. Honestly, I didn't really speculate that much. I was just excited for whatever it was, because not many people get the absolute privilege, and I'm so aware it's a privilege, to go to Disney HQ and to be part of a Star Wars Unlimited tournament. I totally understand how big it is, guys, and I'm really, really grateful, and I genuinely love this game. So myself and my husband, Nikon, play this game all the time, just the two of us. You can do head-to-head, but you can also do Twin Suns, which so many people were saying how amazing Twin Suns is as a way to play the game. So we're definitely going to have to try that, because yeah, so many people at the event were recommending it as a way to play. Let me just take you back to the start, shall I? We go into Disney HQ. You get given a lanyard. Hold on. You get given a Walt Disney Company lanyard like this, and it has your info in there, obviously for safety reasons and blah, blah, blah. So we got that. The guy checked my bag, obviously, because security, got to be safe. But it was funny because obviously it's a little like Darth Vader bag. So on the day, I wore my Hoth baseball jersey, which was from the Disney store, my Tauntaun hat from the Disney store, Star Wars Vans, Loungefly crossbody Darth Vader bag, and it had a little Tauntaun keychain on it that my friend got me from Galaxy's Edge, because when I went to Galaxy's Edge they didn't have key rings, or if they did I didn't see them around. Otherwise I probably would have bought all of them, because I know there's a Porg one you can get and all that as well. But yeah, so I was rocking a Star Wars outfit. It is a heat wave, so very hot, but yeah, so I couldn't wear any of my fancy like Star Wars jackets or anything, but I really love that sort of baseball jersey I was wearing. That is so comfortable and so good in the heat. So if you're looking for something for, you know, if you are going to Galaxy's Edge in America and you want something that's good for the heat but also Star Wars, that was perfect. We went in, we got to say hi to other creators and things like that. I met some people who I've seen online for a while, and yeah, went up and said hello. And then we sat down for a presentation. Well, firstly, the room was decorated so nicely as well. So they had like massive supersized versions of some of the artwork, like Qui-Gon Jinn, and they had a huge Mandalorian card. And what I would do to have that in my house, in my games room. Like, that would be amazing. And they had a stormtrooper, and just, yeah, it just was looking great in there. And of course they had all the tables set up ready for the tournaments, so they had the game mats out. We sat down for a presentation where they told us sort of like a bit about the future of the game and stuff like that. It's just like, I love that Star Wars Unlimited is always expanding. It feels like, yeah, just such a fun community to be a part of, and I love the game, and I love how they expand it each set, and it keeps changing and giving you new options of how to play. Then it was revealed to us who the celebrity guest was going to be. It was Alistair Petrie. He's in Rogue One and Andor, and he plays General Draven. Now, you may know him from other things as well, like Sex Education, great Netflix series and stuff like that. But yeah, obviously I know him as General Draven, and Rogue One is one of my absolute favorite films. Honestly, the experience of meeting him was genuinely lovely. Like, people say you shouldn't meet your heroes, but honestly, he was the loveliest man I've ever met. He really took his time with each person, and it just, yeah, it was just all you could ever want, really, from meeting a celebrity. He was so nice. He was asking all about me and Nikon and when we met and things like that. He told us a couple of stories, but the one that I really love is he was talking about Rogue One and how he's kind of in that boardroom thing, and he has the really important sort of stirring couple of lines that mention like hope. And he said that he kind of delivered it to the table. The director sort of like called him away and was like, right, I'm going to tell you what happens at the end of this film, because you need to understand the kind of weight of what you're saying. So he was the only one who knew what was going to happen at the end of Rogue One. He said he went back and he was like, oh, he just had like the weight of the world like on his shoulders as he kind of delivered this line then more to the whole room rather than the people at the table, because obviously it was meant to sort of stir up the fight and remind everyone of like hope and all of that. So yeah, he told us a couple of really nice stories. He was incredible to meet. He signed for us. So it's in this okay, it's in this card sleeve. There are no marks on the actual card, but the card sleeve is one of these really hard ones, but it had sellotape all around it, but it's all I had with me on the day and I wanted to keep it really safe. So it's not marked, but I did get a signed General Draven card, which is now going to be the ultimate treasure. And we all got one of these kind of invites to remind us of the day, and he signed that as well. And then I was like, do you mind signing my hat? Check it out. And he had the cutest response. When I said to him I was going to put this on my wall, he was like, oh, it's such a privilege. It's going on my wall.
Wow, God, that's a privilege in itself. To go as part of your wall collection.
So much. Hey, straight on the head.
Thank you.
It just makes me so happy, and this is genuinely going to go on my wall. I've already had it hung up over there, kind of by Rex and all that, but I want to put it on for this video, obviously. But this is now a cherished item in my collection, along with this card, because wow, I can't believe it. And the thing is, I won't be playing with this card. I do play with a lot of the Rebels. I love playing with the layer deck and having it full of Rebels, but I will not be using this card in the game. No way, no how. And then we all got together for a group photo as well, and I just naturally assumed that he would be like, you know, stood up in the middle. Me and a couple of the girlies were down the front, and he was like, oh, I want to get down there. And I was like, come on in. So we sort of like made a path, and he was at the front with us. Genuinely, if you ever have a chance to meet Alistair Petrie, I 100% recommend. He is lovely. I just feel like that's really good to know. It feels really wholesome, and he couldn't have been nicer to everyone. So there you go. So obviously that was a huge treat to meet the General Draven, right? Then they came around, and oh, and also he was playing the game. He was chilling, and people were like teaching him the game, and it was just lovely to see. So yeah, we did get given a couple of event exclusive things. So these are things that will be at a couple of events that they've got planned, if you see what I mean. One of them being this Darth Tyrannus event exclusive. Once again, I've already put it in its protective case. The case is not clear and it is not looking great, but the card inside is protected, and that is all that matters. I need to get some clean ones of these. For some reason, when they send out these, they just put loads of sellotape around the like stack of them, which is not ideal. But there we go. At least the card is safe inside. And we also got this incredible event exclusive Ewok playmat. If you haven't played the game before, you can get playmats that you play on like this. You have some that have the outlines of kind of where to put your cards and things like that. But once you learn the game, then you can play with these really easily. And it just is really nice to play on because it keeps your cards like moving smoothly over the top. Obviously it says Legends of the Force, which is the name of the newest set that we were celebrating. And it says event exclusive on the other side. How awesome. Love that design as well. When we walked in and saw it, I was like, that's such a cool game mat. I didn't even realise it said event exclusive on it. I didn't realise we were going to get one. That was incredible. We also got a little bag of a couple of things. So I got one and Nikon got one, which is so kind because he is the ultimate fan of this game as well. We love it. We play it together, as I said. So for him to be included was just amazing. So thank you so much to Asmodee and Star Wars Unlimited for this. We also got this incredible lanyard, which is a Star Wars Unlimited one, and it has all the aspects of the cards on there, and it says Star Wars Unlimited, a trading card game of unlimited possibilities, and it has the kind of little card on the front that says that it was for the influencer event on the 4th of July. Then what we did is we opened these. So this is how it works. If you're going to a local game store on a pre-release day, then you will get given a special pack. You open it all together and you play from what you get in your pack. So this is what they look like on a pre-release day. And so inside you get 6 booster packs, 2 pre-release promo cards, you get the counters, and you get a deck building guide, a divider card, and a deck box. So let's have a little look inside. We have already opened these and played with them on the day, but so this is the deck box that you get inside a pre-release pack. And then we did have boosters, but we opened them with people on the day. And do you know what? That was one of my favourite things as well, was opening with other people. I'll put their ats on the screen, but it was Henry and Alex that we were sat with when we were doing the opening. Pre-release pack. Let's open some packs. And you also get a deck box too.
It's a legendary.
It's a legendary. Yes! Ezra, very good. We've had 2 legendaries over here. How do you feel?
I don't know where this luck has come from, but I'm all here for it.
Quick, someone get him a lottery ticket. Rare Anakin hyperspace. That's tasty. Yoda's lightsaber. Oh, that's awesome.
Always
Event
two.
card, always two.
Always
Too
two.
friendly.
We built a deck from what we had. I've gone for Kanan Jarrus because I've managed to pull loads of creature cards. Alex got like 2 legendaries in a row, and it was just like buzzing. I can't explain it. The atmosphere. I've never seen so much atmosphere again before. Pure joy of seeing someone open a legendary. There was a showcase in the room, which is like one of the best types of cards you can get and one of the hardest ones to get. We've also got this is the deck divider that you got in this set this time. And then you got the leaders. So you got a Darth Maul and a Qui-Gon. I don't know where they ended up, but they're in here somewhere. So that is how many cards we ended up with. So you get a little kind of thing helping you build a deck. I didn't pull anything too crazy, but I did get a lot of the creatures I wanted. So then I built a Kanan Jarrus deck with loads of creatures in it. The best I could. Yeah, so I had just enough to build a deck. Now, then we like split up completely and shuffled around and basically found new opponents to play with. And you were playing for something each time. So one time was a booster pack, then a Carbonite booster pack, then 3 booster packs, like that kind of thing. I didn't win. I did win, but I won like my 4th game. So like, yeah, I lost the others, but by the skin of my teeth. The first one, I got absolutely obliterated. That's fine. The opponent I had, been to many a tournament and won a lot of things and things like that. So I didn't feel too bad. And then the second one, it was so evenly matched, but because my leader came out at 6 and theirs came out at 5, I was just on the back foot once we hit that level in the game. So that was a shame. I genuinely almost won the game with the Carbonite pack, but there was one card that my opponent Emiliano drew, and it just took over the game. It was so good. It was thrilling, guys. But before me and him started playing, we agreed that whoever won, we would split the Carbonite pack anyway, and we'd put the cards face down and pick one by one, which I think is so fun and such a lovely sort of like community spirited thing to do, and very, very kind of him to suggest as well. So I lost the game, and then we picked one by one, and honestly I just want to play this clip because I think it is so fun and hilarious, and the prestige card was just still there for so long. So have a little watch of this. We're splitting the Carbonite pack even though I lost.
Kind, wonderful man.
I will go with Darcydius.
Oh, and this is special.
The prestige is still there.
We got a foil.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Chiari Mundi. Which,
Come on, you got the
what else?
prestige.
Hyperspace.
Lovely.
Okay.
Common.
No.
Oh, the
No.
hyperspace common.
It's another long.
It's so stressful. I swear it's
Oh, that's not.
Surely it's prestige. Yes. There it is.
legendary.
Awesome.
Legendary.
There could still be a legendary.
What else?
A rare T6 shuttle.
Yeah, little print shuttle. We'll take a print shuttle.
And the last card is...
It'll be legendary. No, it's a mask. We'll take a mask. Very nice. Well played.
So yeah, as you can see, Emiliano got the prestige, which I would have let him have anyway because he won fair and square, and it was so thrilling and so lovely. So yeah, I love that we did that. So I totally suggest doing that if you're ever playing for something like that in that situation. I think that's such a fun, lovely way of doing things. So that was great. I was still very pleased that I even managed to win one game, especially because obviously you're building a deck with what you've got, but only in terms of like what you get in your release booster packs. So it is tough, and it's the first time I've ever done it. But we did choose to stay on the side of the really competitive players. They had like a side of the room of like competitive, and then a side of the room of like casual. So I went competitive because I was like, when else am I going to have the chance to play with like the best of the best? Like there were people there who had won tournaments and things like that and who really knew card games. So yeah, I gave it a go. I gave it my best shot, and I didn't feel like a complete loser. And no one ever made me feel like a complete loser, which I think is really nice. Also in the bags, we got a soft crate, 2 soft crates. So I got Phasma, Darth Maul soft crate. I love keeping my decks in these because I like to know that my cards are fully protected. We also got the pins for the aspects in the game. So these were on the lanyards of the team, and it looked so cool. And I'm definitely going to have to do the same thing because all of these on one of these, that's where it's at. Look at it. So cool. That is what we got. And then in Nikon's, he got the same, but he got different soft crates. Nikon got an Ahsoka soft crate and a Phasma soft crate. I also just love having the official sleeves and card boxes and things like that. Like anything official is the best, if you ask me. I want it all to match. I want it all to look perfect. This time as well, we've pre-ordered some of the sleeves because they've got Grogu sleeves and obviously Qui-Gon Jinn sleeves. So we did do a little pre-order ourselves of a lot of the things, and no regrets. No regrets. I genuinely had the most fun. It was so fun, and the team put in so much effort with the event. It was lovely to see. We all took Polaroid photos for their little display, and the Death Star had been like hand painted by one of the girlies on the team as well, so that was really nice. I just appreciate it so much, and I love talking about this game. I do make, you know, hashtag ads about the game, but it's because I really love it. I really want more people to get on board with it and try it out, because honestly it's the best thing I ever did was, yeah, trying out this game. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, and let me know what you want to know about this game, because Star Wars Unlimited, I can start with how to set up, how to play. I can show you some of the decks that myself and Nikon have built if you're interested in that kind of thing, and how you even start making a deck, because I didn't get the sort of theory behind it at first. So yeah, if you want me to really go back to basics, let me know. If you're already playing the game, also let me know. But leave me a comment down below. Please give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And I will see you very soon. Goodbye, guys.